You can't suspend 1963 Constitution and replace with 1999 Constitution. Drawn by Abdulsalami. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. Here is another full, fresh details I brings to your listening ears by Pearse. Says you can't suspend 1963 Constitution and replace with 1999 Constitution. Drawn by Abdulsalami. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. A prominent member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has sparked fresh debate about Nigeria's constitutional legitimacy, arguing that the country's current governing document lacks proper legal foundation. Abdulsalami-Pearse, speaking during an interview on Arise News, challenged the validity of Nigeria's 1999 constitution, describing it as a military-imposed document that improperly replaced the democratic 1963 constitution. You cannot suspend that 1963 constitution and replace it with 1999 constitution, which was drawn up by Abdulsalami and co. This is a military constitution, Pearse stated emphatically during the broadcast. The PDP chieftain's comment referenced the constitutional transition that occurred during Nigerians' return to civilian rule. The 1999 Constitution was promulgated under the military administration of General Abdulsalami Abubakar, who oversaw Nigeria's transition to democracy after years of military governance. Pearse's critique touches on a long-standing controversy in Nigerian legal and political circles. Many constitutional scholars and activists have argued that the 1999 Constitution lacks democratic legitimacy because it was drafted and imposed by a military regime rather than emanating from the people through a constituent assembly of referendum. The 1963 Constitution, which Pearse referenced, was Nigeria's Republican Constitution that replaced the 1960 Independence Constitution. It established Nigeria as a federal republic and was widely regarded as more democratically derived than subsequent military-era constitutions. This debate has gained renewed urgency as various groups across Nigeria call for constitutional reform or outright replacement. Critics of the current constitution argue that its military origins undermine democratic governance and contribute to ongoing political and ethnic tensions. My dear listeners, I have just commented and stated that this 1999 failed, but the political system has to start with it now. They understand that the zombie constitution has barracks mentality. The country needs a restart, and the 1963 constitution is a good, clearer way to go. So yeah, my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Of course, I'm as well in support of changing the constitution, but in a way that it will favor the Nigerians. I think the constitution we are using now is the one suffering the Nigerians the most. It's the one that is suffering the Nigerians the most. And of course, it is a selfish destiny of which it is glaring to most of us. So, by my dear listeners, on this note, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.